Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to make a very delicious fish snack recipe, and this is fish chop. So let's start. I have here about 1 cup of cooked shredded fish. This is tilapia. I took about a little less than a pound of tilapia. I marinated it along with about half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then I shallow fried it along with 2 teaspoons of oil. I kept the heat on high and cooked the fish about a minute on each side. If you fry it for a longer time, then the fish would be very tough, and then the recipe will not come out well. And then I took out the skin, the bone, and then shredded it, and this is about 1 cup of fish. If you want, you can steam the fish, the marinated fish as well, but I somehow find the steamed fish a little fishy, so I shallow fry and then use it. But if you want, you can use the steamed fish as well. Now to make fish mixture that we need for the fish chop, I have heated 3 tablespoons of mustard oil and added about a teaspoon of grated ginger and a teaspoon of grated garlic, and I'm going to fry it till the raw aroma of ginger and garlic is gone. And then to this I'm adding some chopped up onion. I have taken here 1 small sized onion and then I chopped it. Give it a good mix, and I'm going to fry the onion till it becomes a little translucent. The onion has become a little translucent. Now goes about a tablespoon of chopped green chilies. You can add it more or less according to your taste. And again, I'm going to add some red chili to it as well. So I have taken here just about a tablespoon of green chilies. Now it's a little fried up. I've been cooking it for about a minute. Do ensure that you are keeping the heat on low, because I'm going to add the dry spices. I'm adding here about a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of coriander seed powder, and about half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Now give it a good mix. As I said, do ensure that you are keeping the heat on low, because once you add the dry spices to oil, it kind of burns pretty quickly. Now to this masala, I have added about a tablespoon of tomato ketchup. This will make this recipe a little sweet and a little tangy. Give it a good mix. I have been cooking it for about a minute now. Now to this I'm adding the shredded fish. After adding the fish, I'm going to cook it for about a minute, and then I'll add some mashed up potatoes to it. For this recipe, I have taken equal parts of shredded fish and boiled and mashed potato, but if you want, you can take double the quantity of mashed up potatoes as well. Now goes the mashed up potato. So I have taken 1 cup of shredded fish and 1 cup of mashed potato. Add a little salt to it. And after adding salt, I am going to give it a good mix and cook it for about a minute on medium heat. So keep on stirring it and cook it for about a minute or 2 on medium heat. It's been about 2 minutes now. Now to this I'm adding a handful of chopped up coriander and mix it well. Yeah, it's well mixed now. The next thing is to start forming this mixture into chops. So this is ready. I'm going to take it out. After taking out the filling, it's quite whole now. To this I'm adding about a tablespoon of breadcrumbs. Give it a mix. Now goes some lemon juice. This would be about half a teaspoon of lemon juice. You can add more if you want to. And about a teaspoon of chaat masala. If you don't want to add chaat masala or lemon juice, you can always skip it, but these two ingredients enhance the taste a lot. Now give it a good mash. Do ensure that this mixture is pretty smooth and don't have big chunks, otherwise it will be very difficult for you to form the chops. Now to form the chops, take some of the filling or some of the mixture, then roll it well with the help of your palm, and then form it into the shape of small patties. I'm making here quite small patties, but if you want to make bigger ones, you can always do that. Nice and small, smooth patty, quite small. So keep on making fish chops like this, and then we'll just dip it in some egg wash, and then roll it in some bread crumb, and then we'll fry it. So keep on making small patties, and then the next thing is to roll it in the bread crumb, and then we'll fry it. After making all the chops, it's ready. This recipe will make about 8 small size patties. And now to form the chop, I have 1 cup of bread crumb. If you want, you can take seasoned bread crumb as well. 1/4 cup of maida and 1 beaten egg. And always use 2 hands to make the chop. 1 dry hand and 1 wet hand. If you are doing it in a single hand, then you end up with messing it. So you always use 2 hands. Now to make the chop, just take a patty, roll it in some maida, and then I'm going to drop it in the egg batter or the beaten egg. You can see here I'm using a separate hand for the dry things, and for the wet egg I have used another hand. Now drop it to the breadcrumbs and roll it well. If you make it this way, then you'll end up using way less breadcrumbs in comparison to using just 1 hand to make it. If you are using a single hand, you are just dropping the beaten egg to the breadcrumbs and making it soggy, and it will be a very messy affair. So keep on rolling the patties in the dry flour, then use a separate hand to dip it in egg batter, and then you just roll it in breadcrumbs. Keep on making the patties like that. And I haven't added any salt to any of these 3 ingredients. Coat it really well. Now all the patties are ready. The next step is to deep fry it. Now to deep fry the fish chops, I have heated here about 1.5 cup of oil, normal vegetable oil, and just to check the temperature, I added a little bit of the fish mixture, and right away you can see it's floating. So this oil is well heated up. Now add the fish chops, and I'm going to fry it on medium heat till they turn nice golden and brownish in color. Time to flip it. Yeah, you can see here it has already got a little brownish. I want it a little more brownish in color, and then I'll just take it out. This dish takes a little time, but this is a very, very delicious dish. You can see here all the chops are nice golden and brownish in color, so these are ready. I'm going to take it out and serve. You can enjoy this fish chop with any kind of chutney or sauce of your choice. So these are ready to take out. fish chops are ready. You can serve it as a starter or an evening snack. Do try this very delicious fish chop recipe and do share your comments and your suggestions. We will meet next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, bye bye.